Two people start from the same condition, from the same country, from the same age, and from the same amount of money. Suppose they're just having $1,000 to start, and there are two people. And after 1 to 2 years, you can see the actual difference between these two people. The one who actually go far away from the second, and the second one who is actually fall very behind. And do you know the actual reason? It's happened because of the mindset. Rich people actually have a very growth and different type of mindset than poor one. Poor people always think small. They are just think for survival. Just like for example, whenever you see a people who actually surviving a poverty, he not actually think about running a businesses or just doing something big, or don't think about how to actually grow in his life. He think, how can I actually survive this instant? How can I actually survive this moment by doing a 9 to 5 job? How to find a job that actually make me survive? And this is those people who actually earn $200, $275, $500, or $1,000. And yes, this much money can actually give you a good surviving life, but not a life that where you actually have freedom, where you can actually buy something by just in a click. You can't do it. You are just having those survival money, that much money which actually allows you to pay your rents, pay your electricity bills, and all of this stuff. Not actually having, you don't actually have that much money to buy a car, buy some material things, or just fulfilling all of your wish. And if you want, then you need to start earning money. And because of start earning money, you need to actually think big. Don't just think about survival. Think bigger than you imagine. Like just for example, if you start a business of clothes, and your expectation is you actually sold 1000 clothes. You have 1000 clothes and you want to sold them. So just think that yes, I will actually sold 1000 clothes or 2000 clothes extra, 1000 clothes extra, and you need to actually sell 1000 clothes. When you think that yes, I have a target to actually sold out these 2000 clothes, then you actually plan about and plan like how you can actually sold those 2000 clothes. And that's how, if you actually can't solve those 2000 clothes which you imagine, you can actually sold the half of 2000, which is your actual goal, that is 1000 cloth. You actually sold half whatever you are thinking of. Like I will give you another example. Like right now I have a goal to actually earn $1 million a month, and it's actually feel like very unusual, very strange. But what if I actually have a goal of earning $10 million? It's beyond my expectation. So what's happened? After I constantly remembering my goal, imagining that I actually earn $10 million a month, after 10 years or after 5 years, who knows what's happened? What if I actually earn $1 million instead of 10 million? It's actually way better to earn $1,000, earn $10,000. 1 million is actually a far away than I imagine. But because of I actually imagine far bigger than my expectation, that's why right now I'm actually earning $1 million. And that's our actual plan. If you have a goal, you have a deadline, so just think bigger than your expectation, and you can actually achieve whatever much you have to work and what you need to imagine, what you set to achieve. And the second reason why poor people always being poor and rich people actually being richer and richer every single time, time by time. It's because of poor mindset, avoid risk. And it's true, I always thinking that I will start this, I will do this, but also think about the risk what I have to take in to toward my goals, to step toward my goals. Like just for example, I actually record a video for my YouTube channel, and what if I think about what type of risk I need to take in. Right now I am recording a video every single day, or one day between gap of every video. But what if I think, yes, what if I think about my risk which I needed to take to record a video and having a YouTube channel? What if I think that people know me, people judge me by making me awkward, and it actually feel awkward to having and sitting alone in room and just say talking to camera in front of an object. It's very strange. But what if I think about those risks which I needed to take right now? Is I actually start recording video, is I actually press those recording button, is I have a YouTube channel right now in this moment. If I think about those risks at the first moment without taking action, then it never ever possible to actually click this record button and record a video. And that same formula applies on all of the aspect of your life. Whenever you always think about taking risk and always think about risk faster, always want to avoid those risks, then you will always being poor and unsuccessful. Because successful people who you watch right now, like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, or some successful content creator which I followed, if you watch their back video, if you watch their video which they made 6 year 5 year behind, you see them, they're just having a bad camera quality, bad communication skill, and all of this stuff. But right now they are the top of the top notching content creator, top of the top notching high income people, richest people in the world. What if they just think that, yes, I need to take risk, I need to do all of this stuff, how can I do it? What if they think about those bad stuff and not taking those risks? They are not the person they are right in present. So don't just think about bad thing and stop fearing to take risk. You have to take risk, and yes, don't just risk your life to take those risks. Risk is actually having a limit. You can actually taking risk at one limit. Don't cross those lines. But yes, you need to take those little risk at your life and start having a habit of making risks. So this is our third point, which is poor mindset consumes, but growth mindset actually build those things. And I will just give you a simple one example and you actually understand the whole topic, which is just like first point. Just imagine you are actually making a cloth company. So what if you are just consuming contents like searching on YouTube that how to actually make a company, how to operate a company, how management work, how to actually being a good reader and actually having a successful company. Also reading many books, like 10 to 20 books at this topic, but can't taking a single action. Do you think you actually build a company or just consuming content? You are consuming those content and not making this company. And if you also do it on study, like just for example, if you have an exam in 1 to 2 months and you need to actually score 99% at this exam, you have a goal for any random reason and you need to actually score 99% at all of your exams. What you need to do is you actually search on YouTube that how to actually study 16-hour plus at a day. Do you do that? If you think about it, you are a fool, you are stupid. The one thing you need to do at this moment is actually cutting all of your distraction and just sit on your desk, having those book, having notebook, a pen, and just taking notes, doing this actual study. Build those moment of study, and you see you will actually ace all of those exams. This simple thing is actually here very easy, but that's the hard part. Taking action is the hard part. Planning is good, consuming is feeling good, but taking action is the thing that actually give you that much potential. You need to just take action to realize that. And at the end of this video, I want to say you, if you are poor, that's not your fault. There's nothing to do about it. But if you die poor, if you are poor at the present moment when you are 20s, 21, if you are a 21 guy and watching this video, so don't just waste your time again. Start taking action, start planning and taking all of those action, whatever you have possibly can take. And at the end of the video, I want to talk to you about my mistakes. In this video, I also make thousands of mistakes and I know that. But I will improve it, because just think about it. If I know that I make mistake and don't take those risks, how can I actually improve myself in future? So just like this, I want to take those risks and improve myself at future. So yeah, that's it for this video. I will see you in another video of this journey. Take care and take action. Goodbye everyone.